As the voice of the cattle industry in Washington, the National Cattlemen's Beef Association makes a difference for cattle producers. Every day, the D.C. staff work on a number of policy and regulatory issues that could impact the U.S. beef industry. We've got an update on what's happening in Washington, D.C. in this week's Beltway Beef Spotlight.
A lot of big news coming out of Washington, D.C. Leading that list is the decision from USDA and FDA on how they're going to move forward with the regulation of fake meat. This is a big win for NCBA and one that we've been working on for well over a year now. And what it does is it gives the jurisdiction to FDA to look at the overall safety and development of the fake meat product. And if FDA determines it's safe to come forward and go into the retail chain, then USDA will step forward and will do the daily inspection of the product. But more importantly, USDA will have the ability to approve what label goes on that product and what it's called. And that's what we're going to spend probably most of 2019 working on, is trying to determine exactly what that product is going to be called. In other big news, we have had the announcement from the Department of Interior that they're going to delist the gray wolf from the endangered species list. Another big win for cattle producers across the country, because what it does is it shows that the Endangered Species Act can actually work when you take in the overall effort between landowners, state and national groups, and the government to put in true conservation practices. We're going to use this as an opportunity to encourage Congress to once again revisit the need to reform the Endangered Species Act. And of course, one of our big issues for years now has been the reform of Waters of the United States, or WOTUS. That is in place, but EPA has taken comments, and it's important that you, as producers, step up and comment to EPA, because we need to make sure that they know that there is broad support among producers across the country. So go to our website, policy.ncba.org, to find out how you can also engage in this process. Again, we have a lot of opportunities here in Washington, D.C. These are some of the top three, and we look forward to coming with you with more updates here in the future.
Want to stay on top of the issues in Washington? Just follow the Beltway Beef feed on Twitter for all the latest updates. You can also help support the work done on Capitol Hill by becoming an NCBA member. When you join, you'll receive the Beltway Beef newsletter, a weekly update straight from NCBA staff in Washington, D.C. It's easy to join. Just call 1-866-233-3872 or visit the website ncba.org.